Hello, all of you lovers of the Second Amendment. Say it with me. A well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state. The right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. What brilliant men crafted this country. I'd like to give you a quick update on the DC project, Women for Gun Rights. 2020 has definitely turned our world upside down, but it has actually given the DC project an opportunity to grow. In the beginning, we were just one woman from every state, visiting our legislators in Washington, D.C. once a year. But this year, we've asked that one woman that has been participating in our national effort to go back to her state and be the state director, recruiting and organizing women to visit their legislators locally and at the state capitol. This means that we have opened the floodgates and are looking for as many women as we can find to help us be a counter voice and a counter visual to the red shirts of Moms Demand Action. We have a hashtag Teal for 2A campaign, which encourages all of our ladies from the Second Amendment community and the firearms community to wear teal to hearings, rallies, or even running errands around town. The DC Project offers our signature teal the hashtag Educate Not Legislate shirt online at dcproject.info/shop. You can support or join at that website. Speaking of support, we're looking for our own Bloomberg. Last year, Moms Demand Action had a $36 million budget, and I'm sure it's even more this election year. And speaking of Bloomberg, let's talk about that money. This time last year, Shannon Watts, the founder of Moms Demand Action, bragged in an interview that they outspent the NRA in Virginia. And we saw what happened to Virginia. The gun owners didn't pay attention until after the election resulted in an anti-gun governor, Senate, and House. Anti-gun bills were proposed and gun owners rallied, declaring 98% of their counties Second Amendment sanctuaries. Then in January, an estimated 50,000 of them gathered in the Capitol armed and peaceful, but these tyrants did not care. Right after the rally, they promptly passed several restrictive laws that will not keep people safer. It's only going to affect the law-abiding's ability to keep themselves and their families safe. I say that all to encourage you to find a Second Amendment candidate and not only vote for them, but more importantly, support them. Support them with your time, knock on doors, your talent. Are you a graphic artist, a CPA, or an organizer? Or your treasurer? Pitch in $5, $500, whatever you can afford. I've given more money to this election cycle than I ever have. Anti-gun folks definitely put their money where their mouth is better than we do. Lastly, I spent a lot of hours contemplating on how we right this ship. Personally, I feel like this is a spiritual battle that starts with 2 Chronicles 7:14. But there are some worldly things that we can do. Find out who is running in your cities, your counties, your states. Start with the school board. I was floored to find out that there's not one conservative voice in the Tulsa Public School Board. We have to find sound constitutional people to shape our kids, or we won't have any constitution in the future. And I think AOC has set the bar pretty low when it comes to being a congressman. So if you can swim, consider running for the swamp. The bottom line is it is up to us. It's an honor to address you today, and I want to thank the committee for having me. Hopefully we'll be back together in our nation's capital soon. Until then, be brave and be safe.